everybody. Welcome to the Stop Stalling podcast. We have not done one of these the entire season, but we figured it's Big Ten, so we might as well start now,
That's right.
Yeah, we're going to do our predictions for the Big Ten today because I don't know anything about the Big 12 this year, really. I haven't watched any Big 12. All I've been able to watch is Big 10, My little boy's getting older, and it's just been harder and harder to we homeschool them, and it's just been harder and harder to find time to watch as much wrestling as you probably get to watch. Have you paid much attention to Big 12 this year?
Honestly, I haven't. Yeah, mostly Big Ten stuff. I mean, I don't know. It's been a busy year too, so I haven't been able to watch even some of the smaller matches that I wanted to watch. I watched most of Iowa's matches. Even then, I missed some of theirs this year, which I normally don't do.
Yeah, I think I watched the majority of the Big Ten. I mean, Penn State has gotten to where it's not even exciting to watch. I mean, they just beat the shit out of everyone.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, especially if you're a Penn State fan. But I don't know. I just haven't watched a lot of their duels. I'm like, well, I feel like if I've seen one Penn State duel this year, I've seen them all.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they didn't have like a very tough schedule, except they wrestled Iowa, Ohio State, and Nebraska, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they wrestled they shut out I don't know how many teams. I think they shut out all the other teams they wrestled besides those guys. So.
Yeah, I mean the stats that they've had this year are just insane.
Yeah,
the amount of takedowns they've scored versus the amount of takedowns the other teams have scored, and just all that stuff. So again, it's like, I don't know, if you've seen them beat the crap out of one team, you've seen them do it to all of them. And that Ohio State duel could have been a little better, but I feel like there's a decent chance they would have lost all three of those matches anyway, that they had their backup. I'm not saying for sure. I think Cannon and Duke would have maybe been the most intriguing matchup that we didn't get to see.
Yeah.
And off the top of my head, I can't remember what the other two were.
Did Ethan Styles wrestle? I think he was out.
Yeah, he was out, and that was what weight is that?
49.
Yeah, so Van Ness, I mean, I doubt he would have won that.
Welsh and Fishback was a good one.
That was a really good one, yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who. Yeah, because all the first three weights were all the starters.
Yeah, but anyway, the two matches that we didn't get to see, it would have made it a better duel, but I still don't know that they would have won those. So the score may have been a little less lopsided, but
yeah,
not a lot, not in a duel. I think Ohio State's going to do really well at NCAAs.
I do too, especially it being in Cleveland. And I actually, not to get ahead of ourselves, but at the Big Ten tournament, I think they're going to keep it pretty close.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Well, it all depends on Cannon, I think.
Yeah.
If he's healthy enough, because I think he could beat Duke for sure, and that would be a 7 versus 2 matchup.
Do you know what his injury was or is?
I don't.
Okay. I feel like I saw the duel that he got hurt in, and it seems like it may have been a knee.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But with the way these guys wrestle this year, I mean, not this year, but in the last decade or so, it seems like it's almost always a knee, just because they're always putting themselves in such horrific positions as far as for your knee. I mean, I've seen some stuff that I'm like, stop it.
Yeah.
And they will stop it on some things, but what's kind of funny to me that they don't stop is when they do that. Gosh, I can't think of the name of the move, but it's like a Turk where they put their opponent's knee or foot almost in their own damn ears, like a bow and arrow.
It just looks like it's so twisted up, and it's
it's
how
brutal.
do you not stop that?
Yeah, I mean, like they'll you'll see them stop it when their knee gets a certain way, but in that one, like, that's fine. Go ahead and put his toe in his ear hole.
Yeah.
That should be all right. Um, anyway, do you want to just get right to it as far as the Big Ten predictions and how you think that's going to shake out?
Yeah, I think so. I have a feeling we're gonna have the same picks at five weights, uh, at least.
I don't. Oh wait, there's no. That's not the bracket. I was thinking that was. I don't have the Big Ten brackets in front of me. I thought I did, but I don't.
Do you have the seeds or anything?
I'm looking at Flow right now, and you think Flow would have the brackets? Dude, I watched Brian's interview yesterday. I'm looking for these brackets real quick. I watched his interview yesterday, and he has to be a fairly intimidating guy to interview because
Oh,
it's
for
like
sure.
every question, a lot of times he won't answer the question, or he'll
Hmm.
just insert whatever he wants to insert there
Yeah.
instead of actually answering the question. But he gets this look on his face like he might kick your ass just
Oh
for
yeah.
asking the question,
Yeah.
and that can't be easy, man.
Yeah.
Let me fix this
Yeah. There's
button.
an article that came out about him today. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but it talks about him coming back next year and stuff. So
Yeah, before we get into the picks, do you want to talk a little bit about brands? Like, do you think they're going to replace him? You're a huge Hawkeye fan. Do you think they're going to replace him?
I mean, according to this article, they're not going to next year for sure. But I mean, he definitely said it's his worst year as a coach.
Really?
And he mentioned they've had a lot of injuries this year and stuff like that. So I personally like him. I know he's getting up there in age. I just don't know who they would replace him with. You know. Um,
I mean, he's not crazy old, and he's still in pretty
no,
damn
he's
good
not.
shape.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I think some changes to the coaching staff wouldn't be terrible. Like like Telford, I don't know if he's a good coach or not. Sure doesn't seem like he's great. Maybe just some change something, Maybe move Terry to the coach the freestyle team, um, and bring in someone younger or something like that. I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I feel like Tom and Terry. My personal opinion is that keep them, but
Yeah,
I got nothing against Morningstar or Telford. I don't know them.
yeah,
I've never spoken to them personally or anything, but
uh-huh.
um, I don't know. Maybe it's time to. There's so much talent in this country, and it seems like what was the highest Morningstar ever placed? Do you know?
I know he got third.
Oh, he did get third.
I'm pretty sure he got third one year.
I mean, it's not like, and that doesn't always even translate into being a good coach. And I'm not in the room; I have no idea. But
Yeah,
you got to try something. It seems like, but at the same time, college wrestling has just gotten, aside from Penn State mollywopping everyone, there's so many good dudes now.
yeah.
Wrestling has just evolved in that way.
Hmm.
And, going back to the injury thing, that's been a criticism that I've heard, which these freaking groups, man, they make wrestling fans look like such dipshits. I've complained about that in the past, about how the people popping off are always the meatheads of the
Yeah,
sport, or the know-it-alls. There's so many know-it-alls in this business, not like us who, we realize we don't know shit.
yeah.
um, but anyway, I just started saying that's always seems like a criticism of them, is that the way they train helps them get injured, which I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it does seem like they have a lot of injuries, and I don't know if that has anything to do with it or not, but they can't train any harder than Gable trained them, and
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like they had a problem with injuries back in the day. Of course,
Hmm.
we weren't able to follow college wrestling like we can now, so who knows, but I don't
Yeah,
think
but you
they
look at
did.
their records and they're in the 150 match range, so it doesn't look like they missed too many matches.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing. They don't even wrestle near as much as they used to. So who knows? Maybe it's that the styles have changed some. I mean, I watch a lot of those older matches on like YouTube. You can really waste your life on freaking YouTube TV, man. I mean, there's just
Oh yeah.
one thing after another. Like, oh, a good way to raise my kid. Oh, a classic wrestling match. Oh, I knew that guy back in the day. And before you know it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. You're like, I got to do something with my life.
Yeah.
But it was definitely a different style. It was a style that if you were in the best shape, you were gonna win. That's why Iowa did as well as they did. Like I was watching like those Royce Alger videos and guys like that. I mean Barry Davis. Those guys they would just grind you into by the third period. You were just it didn't matter how strong you were. You were just
Yeah.
It seemed like a conditioning thing above all, and the sport has just evolved from that. So
yeah,
I'm not saying get rid of the brands. I think they're great for the sport. I think they're very passionate in what they do, and they love their athletes, and but yeah, maybe do something different as far as assistance. But what the hell do I know? I don't know, man.
yeah, especially like the way the college sports are now too, with paying athletes and shit like that. Trying to keep them all happy, and I don't know, like just finding out someone's making more than you, could piss you off, or I don't know. It's so stupid. I'm glad
Yeah,
that they're able to monetize and stuff like that, but I definitely didn't see it going this way. Like I thought they were going to be able to like monetize off merch sales and stuff like that, not just hey, here's $100,000, come wrestle for us.
and where do they get that money from? Like donors?
Yeah, it's donors mostly, I think.
Yeah, in that regard, it's maybe screwed up college wrestling a little bit.
Well,
Guys rarely,
yeah, just all college sports, man. It's
yeah,
I mean,
rarely
there
stay.
there are guys who already entered the NBA draft like a couple years ago that are going back to college, and it's like, how is that possible?
You can do that.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
so
been a couple
obviously
guys
they
that have done it.
so obviously they didn't play in the
They
NBA.
didn't play in the NBA; they played in like the lower level league, um, but yeah, it's so
Huh.
stupid. Like it used to always be a thing is once you got paid as a professional athlete, your college eligibility is done.
Yeah, I was watching a documentary the other night about like Jim Valvano's team, the '82
Oh
North
yeah.
Carolina State team. Really good documentary. But they were talking about how, this is not a basketball podcast, but we won't stay on this for too long. But they don't, even in basketball, they don't stick around for 4 years anymore. They don't develop like their college game. So by their senior year, they're so much better or whatever. And that's not the
Hmm.
case in wrestling. But I don't know. Money screws up everything
Yeah.
eventually. It's
Oh
the root
yeah.
of all evil. And it just, I don't know, that aspect of it kind of sucks. But I mean, I like seeing the athletes you get paid, especially college football players. Jesus, they bring so much money to those universities, and they're
Yeah.
like, hey, we found out you made $100 on something that so you're off
Yeah.
the team. Like, well,
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
Yeah.
So
Football funds like all the little sports too on at most schools.
yeah,
Like even funds basketball teams.
really,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense because I guess most
Because
teams
football's
aren't.
huge, man. I mean, you look at like SEC and Big Ten games, there's 60 to 100,000 people in the stands like every Saturday. It's
Yeah,
insane.
yeah. All right, well, let's get to it, man. 125. What do you want to just go straight to the finals, or what do you want? Do you want to talk about intriguing matches?
Um, yeah, I mean, we can just see what happens.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it's weird that Bazaka's got the third seed, I thought. And I feel like that might change.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, come on, you can't seed a wrestling tournament with AI. That's what they did, right?
they use like a wrestle stat algorithm thing. Not algorithm, but like um they had like a weird process. Like it did penalize guys who didn't wrestle, which is good, I thought. But like having Levi Haynes at number 2 when he wrestled all the matches and didn't
Yeah,
lose any. That's
And
stupid.
yeah,
But yeah, there's definitely some that need changed.
I mean, shit. I feel like you and I could, we could see the tournament and do it well enough that most people
Yeah.
wouldn't bitch too much about the things we chose. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's not rocket science. I mean, I kind of understand, like at 33, them putting Bird at 2 because he hasn't really wrestled anyone this year, but he's still an undefeated this year and returning national champion. I mean, you think that would mean
Yeah, that's
something?
true. But I mean, he had his bonus percentage was way less than Blaze. And I think like when they wrestled like similar opponents, I think that had something to do with it. Like I
Yeah,
think Blaze beat the guys more or like by more points than Bird did.
yeah,
Yeah, so I think that had a factor in it. Illinois kind of had a weak schedule too, so I think that kind of hurt him
yeah. Does he
because he
still
didn't
have
have
that
to
giant?
wrestle. He didn't wrestle Davino or Blaze or Ayala during the Big Ten season. He did wrestle Ayala at the national duel though.
Yeah, he beat him there, right?
Yeah, I think it
And that's
was
another thing. Iowa
7 to
got
2.
second at national duels. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like they suck. I think that people have just gotten so used to Iowa being so dominant, especially during the Gable
yeah,
era. And shit, Brands has won 4 titles. It's not like he hasn't done anything. I mean, I know it's been a minute, but
yeah. But yeah, I mean they looked awesome against Nebraska. Um, like Bailey damn near beat Hardy. Jordan Williams almost beat Taylor. I mean, they were 1 point matches. Um,
that's one thing. I mean, who am I to question Tom Brands? But I'm not in the room, and he, obviously he knows a lot more than I do. But I wouldn't have gone with Voinovich over Williams, even though I get it. He said there's a little more fight there or whatever. I get it. I'm sure Voinovich works his ass off, and I know he's a tough dude. But I don't think he's going to do better than Jordan Williams would have. Just my two
I don't
cents.
either, but there's a possibility it could change tomorrow too.
Yeah.
I think Brand's sitting Williams out and stuff. I think it's to light a fire under his ass or something because there's a lot of matches where he just stopped wrestling and there's still time on the clock. And I don't remember what match it was, but he's just standing there and the dude took him down.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I don't remember exactly what you're talking about, but there have been times where, and this is one of my biggest pet peeves with anyone, is when they let someone score with like a second left or 2 seconds left. I mean, at this level, you can't have those kind of brain farts. You can't just be, especially when
Yeah.
it's a tight match. I'm like, you just probably gave away the match. This is going to come down to 1 point or, and you just gave it away. And with 1 second left, you let him escape. I mean, I know things happen, but Jesus, don't let him
Yeah.
escape with 1 point. That's something. My nephew is going to be really good. I mean, he's got some great attacks, but he does shit like that, and I'm like,
Oh, really?
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like you can't give up points at the very end, buddy.
Yeah.
Um,
And congrats to your nephew for making the state tournament.
yeah, he has got some phenomenal freaking attacks. And quick shout out before we do the predictions to Titan Friedrichs and Joel Friedrichs of Minnesota. They won between the two of them, they've had 6 undefeated seasons. Joel has had 2 undefeated seasons in a row now, and Titan hasn't lost since the 8th grade. And he got taken down one freaking time in his entire high school career from 9th grade to 12th grade. He lost 3
That's
matches,
crazy.
and he lost 3 matches as an 8th grader, and he just beat the shit out of everyone this year. He tech falled his way through the state tournament, maybe pinned somebody, but I know he at least tech falled everyone. And his finals match lasted like 2 minutes and 11 seconds. I mean, he's just a buzzsaw, and they both are. I mean, but just freaking amazing. I can't wait to watch them wrestle for Minnesota next year. They're going to be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it'll be cool
They
to
might,
see them at the Big Ten tournament at some point.
yeah, they may both end up redshirting next year. I don't know, but whenever they do start, I think they're going to do really well. They're just going to be twin terrors out there. I always wonder that with twins that are that close in size. Like, what if you just get together and be like, hey, you know what? You match up better with this guy. I'll go 25. You go 33. Like, sure, man. I'll do that. I love you.
Oh, yeah.
Mangle this.
Do you remember that movie with Richard Pryor called Moving?
Yeah.
And he had those twin boys that ran track.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Two of me.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it, Curtis.
Okay, 125. I've got Lilladall and Bazakis in the finals, and I think Lilladall's probably gonna win.
Who did you say got the 2 seed?
Spencer Moore.
I've never even heard of that guy.
He's not bad, Illinois guy. He's probably not an All-American, but I could see him making like the blood round, maybe.
I mean, I've never even heard that name. He's undefeated, I guess.
I don't think he's undefeated. Dean Peterson beat him. Peterson beat him like 4-2.
Okay, well that makes zero sense then. I bet they changed that.
Well, yeah, I mean Peterson missed some time. He missed a couple matches, so he's down at the 8 seed, which is weird. One thing I wanted to ask you too is, do you remember last year's tournaments? Some of those matches between like the 1 versus 8 and 2 versus 7 were pretty good. Because the 7 and 8 seeded guys already had a match under their belt, and the 1 and 2 guys had a bye. And I wonder how that affects this year. Because last year some of those 1 and 2 seeds, they looked kind of rusty when they wrestled their matches. So, with the weird seeding this year, I wonder if any of those 7 and 8s can pull a big upset.
Yeah, I mean, nothing is impossible these days for sure. So yeah, I don't remember exactly what you're talking about from last year, like who matched up, but
yeah, I don't remember exactly like a scenario, but like I remember just Ironside mentioned it, and he said that some of the 1 and 2 seeds looked a little off, just because they hadn't wrestled maybe.
Yeah. Well, going back to what you're saying, I think Buzakis will make that final because he'll have to wrestle Spencer Moore, right, to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll make the finals, but I agree. I watched their match at in the duel, and I think Buzakis' best chance to win that is if he could get a first period pin. Like, he certainly has the ability to throw someone straight to their back, even someone as good as Lilladall. And I think in the first period, when he's at his strongest, is when he could do that.
Yeah. Plus, he'll have to weigh in the morning, so he probably won't be weighing 125 by the time the finals comes around. I don't know how much he weighs, but he's got to be cutting a decent amount of weight.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. I mean, maybe the finals he'll be even better because of that, because he won't have to, he won't be right off the scale. I don't think.
Yeah,
they have to weigh in twice. Is that right?
I'm not sure what the thing is with the Big Ten.
Let me fix this real quick. Fix this. Sorry, the light was bugging the crap out of me. Yeah, so in the duel, when I watched that, I was thinking like, all right, well, Lilladall finally figured out how to take him down, because he took him down at the end of regulation and they ran out of time, but he took him down. I mean, if he would have had one more second, he would have had the takedown.
Yeah.
And then the overtime didn't last long. It was like Lilladall figured out, like, okay, this is how I get him taken down. And, they've got those great coaches, and, whatever he did to take him down, he's just going to try doing that again. And I feel like he's going to have success with it. So unless Buzakis can get that early pin or a big lead, I think Lilladall wins that.
Yeah.
So for what that's worth. And his only loss this year has been to his teammate, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to jump around when you do these things, but you wonder sometimes, like, should they, not that Penn State needs a 41-pounder, but should they have gone with Nate Desmond at 41 instead of Braden Davis?
Yeah, just to win by even more.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true. It's like, well, why? You know, he's not going
Yeah.
to do. If he did do better than Davis, which is arguable, how much better would he do?
Yeah. Yeah, and it'll give Davis a chance to redshirt next year because that Ono guy's coming in. So
Yeah, he doesn't seem very happy, Braden Davis.
yeah.
I mean, you know, I hate seeing people bag on like young kids because that's essentially what they are, you know.
Yeah.
But he strikes me, and you know, I shouldn't even say because I don't have any freaking idea. I don't know if he's partying or whatever, but when I watch him out there wrestling, I'm like, he looks like he's been partying.
Well, he did get busted by the cops for drinking or something
Yeah, I mean,
in
but
the
in the
off
third
season.
period, sometimes he looks like he's not in the best
Yeah.
shape. But who knows? And I'm sure he would hate me saying that because he seems like he gets pissed off pretty easy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anyway, is there anything else about 25 that you want to talk about?
Not really. I mean, I don't see anyone knocking off Little Doll or Bazakis really. Um, yeah, it's weird that Peterson got the 8 seed, so he's gonna wrestle Little Doll.
Yeah,
Probably in the
you never know which Peterson's going to show up either. Like,
yeah, because I mean, he's beaten him before, but
yeah, Peterson's beaten who before?
he beat
Buzakis?
Little Doll last
Oh, he
year.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, that ain't going to happen again, Kurt.
I know.
I don't think anyway.
Yeah, I don't think so either, unless it's one of those things where he's rusty and Peterson has a match under his belt. So
Yeah,
we'll see.
All right, 33. Is this the most intriguing bracket, or do you think 84 is? I mean, we'll talk about 84 when we get
yeah,
there.
I like
But
this one a
yeah.
lot. Yeah, this one's crazy. Like even having Dylan Shaver as the 9 seed, he hasn't looked good this year, but I mean he has before.
Did he win Big Tens or did? Yeah, he did win Big Tens.
I think
didn't
so.
he?
He had that awesome match with Ragusan, didn't he?
Yeah, that's who he
Yeah,
beat to win his Big Ten title. But he hasn't looked like the same guy since then. I mean, he got
not at all.
seventh that year, I think, at NCAAs. But since then, he's just kind of like.
Yeah, I remember Iowa whooped him pretty good last year. Yeah, this one's gonna be fun, man.
Since then, he's reminded me of if I would have ever All-American at D1, I'd be like, I won Big Tens and I'm on All-American, and now I'm just gonna phone it in and get my education and tell everyone I was a Big Ten champ and an All-American and be done with it. So anyway, yeah, who is the semifinal going to be then? It's going to be
so if Ayala beats Zan Fuggett, which is a fun name.
Yeah.
She kind of got fucked in that match, I thought before, but
yeah, I agree.
So I think it's gonna be it'll be Blaze versus Ayala, and then Bird versus Davino. Which I think Blaze will probably beat Ayala. I think it'll be close, and I think Davino is gonna beat Lucas Bird. I got Davino winning it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I think he's gonna win it. I don't know. I like him. He's good.
Yeah, he's really good. Yeah, and that match could have gone either way at Penn State. You know, and he'll probably learn from that. You know, like don't stay on the mat with him. Let him get away. Or I can't remember exactly what the scenario was, but he gave up a reversal, and that's one of those matches where you could definitely see that happening. I think I did pick Blaze to win it, but I wouldn't be surprised. And you know, Drake Ayala, he's kind of a. I mean, I know how he looked against Jack Sporist, and you know, he just ran into a buzzsaw there and everything. But he looked like he was getting back to Drake Ayala form.
Yeah, like before. The last month or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know his record's not good and all that, but you know, you still never know. I mean, I'm always pulling for that guy. I've always liked Ayala. I mean, I like Iowa, maybe because I'm such good friends with you, but I always kind of pull for them, especially because I do like the brands and I hate people talking so much shit on them.
Yeah.
When I don't know if it's completely their fault. And
Mm-hmm.
so anyway,
Well,
gosh, it's really a toss up, but I'll go with Blaze just to be different than you.
yeah.
But I'm gonna root for Davino to win it because I like Ohio State. I like Tom Ryan a lot, and
Yeah, I mean, if Davino wins, um, never mind. I mean, that would definitely help him in the team score.
you know what? I'm gonna flip flop completely and go with Davino just because I read an interview with his dad talking about how crazy competitive he is,
mhm.
and since he's already lost to Blaze once, I'm gonna flip it and say that he doesn't lose this time, and maybe he will, and then he'll get him the third time when it really matters. But
Yeah,
um,
in front of the home fans.
yeah, yeah, because this weekend is gonna be. If you don't like Penn State, you're really gonna hate them after this weekend. You're gonna hear
Yeah.
that. You're gonna hear that stupid Penn State chant
Hmm.
more than you can stand. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Did you see Evan Frost is out for Iowa State?
yeah, I did. That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, imagine. Yeah, Crookham's out now. Frost is out. Kind of sucks, but I mean, still going to be one of the better brackets we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, Aaron Seidel. I mean, there's guys that you completely forget about even at 33.
Yeah, Kyler
It's
Larkin.
yeah. Oh yeah, forgot about that guy.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's one of the best weights in history. Even with those
Yeah,
two guys that you just mentioned being out, it's still one of the best in
and
history.
most of them are freshmen. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So gonna be great for years to come. So
Yeah,
I'll go with Davino to win it. And who does he have to beat in the semis to even get there?
be Lucas Bird.
Oh yeah, man. Lucas Bird is no. People are kind of
Yeah,
forgetting.
yeah. I
Um,
think because he hasn't really dominated people this year like these guys have. So it's easy to overlook him. But
yeah, and some guys just don't dominate. They're
yeah,
not that kind of. I mean, they dominate in the sense that they're almost impossible to score on.
hmm
That's a way to dominate too. And yeah, gosh, I feel bad just kind of throwing him under the bus, but
yeah,
not under the bus. But yeah, he's very competitive too. So we'll
hmm
see. And he
yeah.
seems
That's
like
just how
now,
good 133 is, man.
yeah, yeah. Whoever wins it this year is certainly going to earn it.
Yeah, it won't be Richie Figueroa.
Well, he's not even wrestling now, is he?
I don't know. I don't even
Yeah.
know if he's on the roster anymore.
Huh.
What a crazy
Yeah.
turnaround for that guy.
Well, I was always pulling for him too because he's just one of those guys that, like, even the year he won it, he started out like 2-4 or something crazy and didn't have that great of a season.
Yeah.
Um, and then he kind of kicked everyone's ass at nationals. I mean, he beat
Hmm.
Ayala by like 5 points.
Yeah.
I was actually at that particular one. That was when it was in
Oh yeah.
Kansas City. Yeah. So shout out to Greg Warren for getting me tickets. Thanks, buddy.
Future
So yeah.
Freak Greg.
What a great bit. He also had this great bit about, how he was a wrestler and he's like, wrestling's not a sport you can continue, like if you played basketball, you can get into a league or, play with your friends. It's not like you can just call up your buddies at lunch and be like, hey man, you want to go wrestle? Anyway, let's move on. These next few will be quick because it's pretty clear who's going to win, at least in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
41, Jesse Mendez. I mean, there's no other.
Yeah. Holy crap, he's looked good this year.
Yeah, he really has.
Yeah, and I was really pulling for Brock Hardy too. I thought he was going to have a really good year, and then because I mean he was sick when he wrestled in the finals match last year. Um,
I didn't know
but
that.
yeah, he hasn't looked quite as good as he did last year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Mendez wins pretty easily this bracket.
It's probably his wife's fault, Curt.
Wives plural?
His. It's a Mormon joke. Yeah, it's probably too many wives, dude.
Yeah, a lot of nagging.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. That match that they had with Braden Davis, like, I don't know Brock Hardy personally, but I know enough of him to know that he didn't mean that in a condescending way when he gave him a little
Yeah, I
chest
mean,
tap.
he even said it in a press conference or whatever,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he definitely didn't mean it like in a shitty way at all.
yeah. But Braden
But
Davis.
Braden was drunk and
We like to start rumors here on the Stop Selling podcast, and that's the one we're going with today. Brock Hardy has 7 wives, and Braden Davis is drunk right now. All right, 49.
Hold on. I wanted to. Did you see the 8 seed in 41? I don't know how you pronounce the guy's name, but I hope it's Billy DeCracker.
Billy DeCracker.
That's probably not. But
no, how do you spell it?
DeKraker.
Dude, it's DeCracker.
Yeah, it's Billy DeCracker.
Billy DeCracker. I love it. All right. 49, Shane Van Ness is going to win this bracket.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious to see who's going to make it to the finals in this one.
Is there anybody in the whole country that's going to give him any kind of a match, even at Nationals?
I was wondering about the guy from Cornell, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Jackson Joy. Is that his name?
Yeah. And then there's a dude from NC State that looks good every once in a while, too.
Why did I think Jackson Joy was down at or up at 57?
No, that's Shapiro.
That's right.
You might be thinking Caleb Larkin. He moved to 57.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Yeah, he's freaking good, man, that Jackson Joy.
Yeah, 49's got some good young guys, too, I think. They're not all in the Big Ten, though, so that sucks. Yeah, so the 2 seed is Ethan Styles, 3 seed Zargo. And the 6 seed's Chance Lamer. I can see Lamer beating Zargo maybe, but I don't know. Styles is pretty good. I can see Styles. I think Styles will probably make the finals.
Yeah. You want to move on to 57?
Yeah, 57's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were talking about earlier, Cannon don't really know his injury. So he's the 7 seed, and he would face PJ Duke. Which is
PJ Duke versus Cannon is going to be in the semis.
No, that would be in the quarterfinals.
Wow.
Yeah. I think if Cannon beats him, I mean, that'd be crazy for the team race. That would really help Ohio State a lot, obviously. Especially if Cannon wrestles the whole tournament. If he's fine, I think he wins the whole thing. I mean, he looked awesome because he majored Taylor early in the season. Whooped him pretty good. Who else did he beat pretty bad? Someone like pretty highly ranked, I think. I don't remember.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is he's been out for a long time. And
yeah.
For your second match back to be against PJ Duke, it's not a match I would want.
Yeah.
My second match.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so hard to say, man. But if Cannon's not healthy, I'm probably going to pick Taylor to win it.
Yeah. You think Taylor's going to win the whole thing, huh? You think he'll beat Duke again if he makes it to the final? Is that your pick, Antrell Taylor?
That is my pick, unless Cannon's healthy. Excuse me.
Well, I think if PJ Duke and Taylor wrestle again, I think that Duke wins that match. I'm going to pick PJ Duke to win the tournament.
Yeah. because Taylor didn't look good early in the season, but he's looked a lot better as the season's gone on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I wish I knew how healthy Cannon was going to be. I could see him like just getting the allocation and forfeiting out too, maybe.
You mean not wrestling at all?
Well, no, like just well, maybe. I mean, because he'll probably earn an at-large anyway, right?
Yeah, but I mean, he's in the tournament. He's in the bracket, so
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. So his first match will be against Voinovich. So see how he
I,
looks against Voinovich, I guess.
I hate when people do that. His first match is against Voinovich.
Mm-hmm.
God, that's not a. I definitely don't think he's going to lose to Voinovich, but Voinovich is a strong, tough son of a bitch.
He is.
If he's got any cardio issues from being out for so long, Voinovich isn't the first guy I'd want to wrestle either. But
yeah,
there's no easy matches in this tournament.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah, that's not that. You're gonna have to get a good warm up to wrestle that fucking guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm gonna pick PJ Duke to win the whole thing because I don't know about Cannon and how he's doing.
Yeah.
It sucks that this happens every year, man. There's always matches like this that we don't get to see, or they're not 100% because they get hurt.
Yeah.
I blame it all on all this scrambling, diving over nonsense. And I have no idea. I don't know how he even got hurt, but I'm blaming it on that anyway.
Yeah. I mean, God, it was in January probably when he got hurt. So
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But he was looking amazing.
Yeah, he was looking great.
Yeah. All right, you ready to move on to 65?
Yeah.
Who are you gonna pick? Do you think Mitchell Messenbrink has a chance to win?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't run into Justin Gates, I think he'll be all right.
Justin Gates' family's like, you know what?
Fuck you, buddy. Well, Gates wouldn't have even been wrestling if it wasn't for an injury to Gilcher anyway, so
yeah.
He didn't earn the spot.
Let's take that, Gates family.
Yeah, I think Messenbrink will probably win. I mean, I don't want to see Caliendo lose, but I would like to see Messenbrink versus Joey Blaze at some point.
Yeah, how's that going to shake out? Is it going to be Caliendo and Blaze in the semis?
Yeah. They've got Caliendo at the 2 and Blaze at the 3. I wonder if that'll switch. I don't know if it'll make a big difference.
That's another thing that makes zero sense. I mean, he beat him head to head and he's undefeated. So how?
I feel like probably because Blaze missed some matches. That's the only explanation I would have.
Yeah. Joey Blaze looks really good though.
He looked great in that match.
Yeah. What was I going to say about that? And I guess it really doesn't matter if they switch them from 3 to 2. Who gives a shit? They're still going to wrestle in the semis probably.
Yeah, I don't see anyone below those guys beating any of those guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Messenbrink is going to win though, is my prediction. Pretty bold prediction on my part, but I'm sticking with
that. That is bold. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Messenbrink too.
It's so funny. He does not look like he should be as dominant as he is. Just looking at him. I mean, Penn State though, I've said this before. There's something about their singlets. Those guys don't look as physically intimidating as I'm sure they are. You know what I mean? Like there's something about their singlets, like the blue, the white across their, I don't know what it is, man, but it's like an optical illusion. Like they don't look, Iowa, all their Iowa guys look like badasses because they're black singlets, and Penn State guys do not look like, I don't know, something to it.
Yeah.
Only Ed Ruth could bust through and still look like a freaking monster. God, that guy was good. He was so fun to watch. So are you ready to move on? You think? Well, I didn't say who I think is going to win between Blaze and Caliendo. I'd kind of like to see Blaze win too, just to see that match. But we'll probably see it at Nationals, or we could see it at Nationals, I guess.
Yeah.
So I might root for Blaze to win and pick Caliendo to win, because that's one of those matches that, it's not like Blaze beat the shit out of Caliendo when they wrestled. It was a pretty good match.
Yeah, it seemed like, it was tough, man.
I'm gonna pick Callie, and I'm gonna pick Caliendo to make the final and lose to Messenbrink for what, the 9th time?
8th time, I think. No. Yeah, he just can't figure him out, and
no one can except David Carr.
Yeah, and almost Dean Hamady.
Oh yeah, that was a great freaking match.
Yeah,
I was thinking about that the other night.
And Blaze kind of has. I feel like he kind of has a similar build to Hamady, like they're maybe lengthwise and stuff. I wonder if that'll give him any issues or not. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely rather watch Blaze and Messenbrink than Caliendo and Messenbrink. But yeah, Messenbrink's not as nice this year. He's not like shaking hands during the match and giving him hugs and, oh, I'm sorry, I'm killing you. Like he used to. And he got kind of pissy with in the Ohio State duel with Patty Gallagher. Gallagher gave a little pat on the shoulders. I don't know why he did that. If I was Coach Ryan, I'd be like, what are you doing? The guy's beating you by 10 points. You go out of bounds and you're like, hey, buddy, you're doing great.
Yeah, maybe it's just to fuck with him a little bit.
It was almost like he was saying, like, hey, I'm sorry you're not teching me.
Yeah. Can't tech me, can you? You puss? I think that's the type of wrestler I would be. Oh, only beat me by 14?
Next time you're not even going to major me, you freaking puss. I'm like, okay, dude.
7 minutes of riding time? Couldn't even take me to overtime to get more? Loser.
All right. 74. Oh, 74 is... well, maybe I'm jumping ahead to 84. What's intriguing about 74? Anything?
74, yeah, it's kind of weird that they have Haynes at the 2. I think that's going to switch. I hope it does, because I'd like to see Kennedy make the finals.
Kennedy's going to have to wrestle Haynes in the semis?
Yeah, if they leave the seeds how they are.
Yeah.
Or they might even move Kennedy ahead of... Well, either way, I think Kennedy gets the 2 or 3, so... I don't know. The top 5 guys are pretty solid. It's weird to see Lenny Pinto at the 10 seed. He looked like shit this year. But he's one of those guys that could pin most of these guys. Not most of them, but quite a few of them.
But Levi Haynes is going to... I wish I had these brackets, because I'm just going off what you're saying, and I can't look at them.
Yeah, Haynes should be the one.
Well, who is he going to wrestle in the finals?
I don't know. It's between Minto, Kennedy, Karchla, and Mantanona, in my opinion.
Jeez, all those guys are in the bottom in the other half.
Well, I don't know how they're gonna reseed it though. So I think if they move Haynes up, Minto's probably 2, Kennedy 3. So I think it would be Minto versus Kennedy in the other side.
But as it stands, all of those guys are in the other side of the bracket?
Let me see. As it stands right now, it would be... So Mantanona versus Karchla would be the quarterfinal. Semifinal would be the winner of that versus Minto. And then the winner of that would get Haynes.
Okay.
But I don't see him leaving Haynes at the 2 seed. That'd be stupid.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, who got number 1?
Minto from Nebraska.
And they had a good match. That's the only match that he struggled
with.
Yeah.
Haynes shoved him out of bounds, remember?
That's right. Pushed him off the stage.
Because he's got anger issues. Roid rage? I don't know.
Everyone on that team says he's like the best guy in the world, for what that's worth.
Yeah, every once in a while the roid rage comes out and they're like, hold on, Levi. Leave your finger out of people's butts.
All right, you want to move on to 84?
Yeah, 84.
I think Levi Haynes is going to win no matter what. So
yeah,
84. That's the thing
84
about
is
Penn
good.
State. If somebody gives them a good match earlier in the season, those coaches are so good. You know, they don't the wrestlers I read don't watch any film. The coaches just figure it all out for them, and they tell them what to do, and they have a game plan for them. And the second match is never as close. That's why I was like Parker Kekais and quit wrestling Starachi before the tournament. Just give him one shot at you.
Yeah.
Because if you give him more than one, those nerd ass coaches are gonna be like, "Hey, have him. Here's what you did wrong. This is all I gotta do now." All right. 84 is going to be a great bracket, but they I don't know why they gave Angelo Ferrari that much of a penalty for getting hurt.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Him versus Welsh in the quarterfinals.
That's just stupid.
Yeah. But it's awesome if he beats him. So it knocks the Penn State guy out.
Yeah.
Out of making the semifinals. And then they cry about it and we're still better than you.
Do you follow those groups that kind of know what's
No, I can't.
Yeah, okay. I don't blame you. I was just wondering if you had any inside knowledge about Ferrari and his injury and all that.
No, Ironside said on the radio though that he looked all right, like he was training in the room and stuff. Because I thought he was going to go against Oklahoma State, but he did not. So, I don't know. I hope he's all right.
Yeah. I hope he gets to finish the tournament. I hope it's not one of those deals where he makes the semis or something and then they pull him.
Yeah. Yeah, because we didn't get to see him against McAnally. McAnally? McAnally.
Yeah. It's not an easy name to say, but.
Yeah, McAnally.
Once you get it right, you can't get it wrong again. McAnally.
No, you can definitely get it wrong. There's a thing that popped up on my Facebook the other day. I opened for a guy, Kostaki Economopoulos. You know that guy? Yeah, I could say his name fine now, but not on stage that night.
Yeah. Kostaki Economopoulos. Yeah, it's not easy to say. I've worked with him once a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pick I am going to pick McAnally to win it.
I actually have him too. McAnally over Welsh.
Oh, you don't think you're not going to bet on your boy, huh? Wow, you're a real Hawkeye fan.
You shut your mouth, Tim. No, I've got all Iowa guys winning the whole thing.
You don't think Ferrari's going to beat Welch this time?
It just depends. I don't know. I don't know how bad his injury is or anything.
He's got to get off that knee, man. I mean, shit. I can't tell Angelo Ferrari how to wrestle, but man, come on, dude. I know you've got offense. I've seen it. Even in that match against Welsh, I was like screaming at the TV, like, why didn't you do that the whole match? Or at least before there was 40 seconds left.
Yeah, God, that drives me nuts.
Yeah.
And this bracket's good too, man. I mean, Silas Allred's there, another former Big Ten champ. Fishback's pretty solid. Mantanona, the freshman, he's good. There's even a New Mexico guy in there, JD Perez.
I feel like
for Northwestern.
Fishback had Welch beat, man. I can't remember what he did, but he did one of those things where like let him score with 2 seconds left or something.
Yeah, I feel like it was kind of a bonehead move or something. You got a reversal or something, or I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was towards the end, and
I think he just gave up a point or something really late. Maybe it was a takedown with like 2 seconds left.
Yeah, because it was like 7-6 or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a high scoring match.
Yeah, that's going to be a great bracket to watch. I hope to just put it out in front of the TV and watch the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to watch on Sunday, but Saturday I'm gonna miss most of it, which sucks.
Why will you miss most of it?
I've got a show. It's like a 3-hour drive from here, so
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to pick McAnally to win it, and I hope that Ferrari gets in the finals with him because we haven't seen that matchup.
Yeah, it'd be cool, man. Yeah, Ferrari knocks Welsh out, man. That could change a lot of things. Maybe Ohio State pulls the upset in the team race.
Where's Fishback in the bracket?
He's number 6.
So will he potentially wrestle McAnally in the semis?
Um,
Have they wrestled this year yet?
yeah, I think so.
McAnally's only losses to Aiden Sinclair, right?
Yeah. Yep. And Sinclair's only losses to Ferrari. Yeah. So Fishback would wrestle Allred in a 6-3 match.
Allred's up at 3rd.
Yeah. So if he beat Allred, he would wrestle McAnally. Mantanona's 4th.
Okay.
Yeah. So that should be a pretty decent bracket.
Speaking of YouTube matches, one of those Mantanonas wrestled Messenbrink last year in the semifinals of the Big Ten, one of those YouTube matches that popped up. And Mantanona was hanging with him until like the middle of the second period, and then Messenbrink just overwhelmed him. He ended up tacking him, like 25-8 or some shit. Just insane.
You know, are those Mantanonas related to the dude that wrestled for Oklahoma? That almost broke Tristan Wills' neck.
I think they're all from I think they're all California. One of them is that was Bo Mantanona, who's wrestling for Michigan now. Didn't he transfer?
No. He's only a sophomore. Yeah, his name. What was his name? It might be he might be their older brother, but yeah, he wrestled at Oklahoma. I forget his name now, but yeah, he was kind of a dirty wrestler.
Yeah, he's a pinner. I saw him at the California State Tournament. He just pinned everyone.
Yeah.
Very different kind of style.
Yeah.
I told this guy at my church last night that I did a benefit a few years ago for the Poway wrestling team, and one of my jokes was I went to the California State Tournament. They ought to call that tournament what it really is, Mexican Nationals. And because every bracket is like just Hispanic kids from the Central Valley, mainly, and I don't know if he took it right. I think he may have been Hispanic, but I'm like, it's not a knock against Hispanics. I'm just saying every bracket is a Hispanic name. But he kind of looked at me like, I was just telling him like I did a show and this was my joke or whatever. And he kind of looked at me like I said something racist, and I'm like, I'm not. Society's just so trained to be that way.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's not a racist joke. It's just a freaking observation because every bracket was like Rodriguez, Menendez, and blah, 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 blah. I don't think Menendez is a... Anyway, it doesn't freaking matter.
So I'll send you the New Mexico state brackets.
All right, well, let's move on to 97. And who is Josh Barr going to beat in the finals?
Probably McDaniel from Nebraska.
Oh, yeah, he's pretty tough, but he's not going to beat Barr.
Yeah.
Where did they put your boy, Gabe Arnold?
Gabe got the 13 seed. So he's got Branson John in the first round. It's pretty tough. I think he pinned that Ohio State guy, Giog or whatever.
Gabe Arnold did?
No, Branson John did.
Okay. I was going to say, Gabe Arnold pinned someone?
Yeah, I'm curious to see how he's going to do because he's quite a few inches shorter than most of these guys. But
well, I mean, I think he'll do fine. I think he'll take everyone he wrestles into overtime and lose. Yeah.
Man, he got screwed twice this year.
Yeah, he did get screwed a couple times for sure.
And he took McAnally to overtime. But yeah, I got screwed in that Fishback match, the Mountain Nona match.
He got really, yeah. Was it Fishback? That's not Fishback that he wrestled. Was it Fishback?
Yeah, overtime, that takedown.
No, you're talking about Zack Ryder.
Mm,
Well, he got
well,
screwed
that
against.
was another match too. Yeah, he got
Okay,
screwed in that one too. So
so he
3
got,
matches.
yeah. So he's due
Or
for
no,
he's
he beat Mantonona actually. So no, yeah, I was thinking Fishback and Ryder. Those matches he got screwed.
he got man. I was in a hotel room by myself watching that, which was awesome. It was on ESPN. I'm just laying in my hotel bed, like watching a duel and relaxing. It was awesome. I wish you could do that every Saturday or Sunday.
Oh yeah.
But I was laying there watching it, and I jumped out of that bed. I was so pissed off watching that, and I don't care either way, really. I just thought he got screwed so bad. First of all, he got that takedown.
Yeah.
Earlier in the match that they didn't give him. And then for him to get stalled out the way he did, the first stall call was complete horseshit. And then Zack Ryder had that, I think they call it a football tie, where he just like had like a reverse full Nelson on him, just pulling down on his head. I'm like, that is the definition of fucking stalling, you guys.
Yeah.
And they let him do it the whole match. And
Yeah.
dude, he stalled way worse than Arnold did, and they never hit him one time. And then that horse shit on the edge, I'm like, he's got nowhere to go. He's wrestling. They're wrestling. Going out of bounds is not always fucking stalling. They've changed that so much, man. They used to call you out as soon as one guy's foot stepped out. You're out.
Yeah.
And they call you back to center. Which is another thing that drives me crazy is they'll let them wrestle on the edge when nothing's going on just because one guy's got his foot in bounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, call him out and go back to the center.
Yeah.
There has to be some common sense with this shit.
Yeah, because otherwise there's going to be a bullshit stall call like that.
Yeah. And when I was wrestling, it was too far the other way. Like, I mean, I used it to my advantage like you wouldn't believe. Like, going out of bounds, they would just call you out of bounds. So I'd wrestle on the edge, and if I had any kind of trouble, I'd just be like, doop.
Yeah.
We're going back.
Yeah.
But now, there just has to be some common sense when it comes to this stuff. Like, some of these guys are so inconsistent and so beholden to the rule that they'll call it. And I'm like, okay, well, if that's the rule and you're going to call it that way every time. But they don't. They're like, well, that was action, and now you're stalling. It's like, that was the exact same sequence, you dildos.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't use that word. That's why our podcast doesn't get more people to see it, because I say shit.
It should get more because you said dildos. It's a funny word.
It's a great word. It really is a funny word. You dildo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do some comedy writing today, Kurt. I'm going to try to. I feel
funnier
than I have in a while. All right, buddy. What else do we need to say about 97? Anything?
No, I think it's going to be pretty
boring,
easy
pretty boring
for Josh
weight.
Barr. Yeah,
Josh
it
Barr,
is interesting to see how Gabe will do. I have no idea where he's going to place. It's kind of funny how it works out. I don't know.
I think it could be to his advantage that he's smaller than those guys.
Yeah, and there's not. I mean, there's not really any big names in there. McDaniel All-American last year, but I don't see any of the other dudes placing this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So yeah, Josh Barr should walk through that bracket. He's got to be. I feel like him and Levi Haynes and Messenbrink are probably the 3 biggest locks at the NCAA tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
And as crazy as it sounds,
I think Mendez too.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see the Sergio Vega match. You talk about a guy, I mean, we'll talk about the Big 12 a little bit. But you talk about a guy who could not look like more of a puss. And he obviously is not. I mean, I don't think
he's great.
I don't think he's given up a takedown this whole year, and just looks like a stiff wind would blow him over. And
I think he did. Didn't he give one up? Or
who was that? No, he hasn't been taken down.
Well, I remember in the Iowa-Oklahoma State match, who was it? They said someone hadn't given up a takedown, then they got taken down.
No, he didn't get taken down.
Oh yeah, he wrestled Cale Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't think Peterson took him down.
No, he hasn't given up a takedown yet.
Okay,
but
it was one of those matches. I think I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we'll do another one before NCAs. But I don't see Vega beating Mendez. I just don't see it. But stranger things have happened, Curt. We'll see. But and Jax Forrest, I know him and Blaze have had good matches, and Blaze has whooped him pretty good in freestyle a couple times. But freestyle and folk style, we both know, are different. And I mean, they say wrestling is wrestling, but I'm like, okay, well then how come in a folk style match these guys can't take each other down, and in freestyle they take each other down constantly? I don't understand that. That's always baffled me about freestyle. It's like takedowns just seem to come easier in freestyle than they do folk style, and I don't know what that's about, because it's the same damn thing. You know, they're still on their feet.
There's nothing different about getting a takedown.
Yeah, so that's always baffled me, and it's been that way at every level my whole life. It's just like, oh, this is freestyle, so they're going to take each other down, and I don't know. You don't see a lot of 1-1 matches and fucking. I know it's different scoring, but whatever. All right, we should finish this up by talking about the heavyweight.
Yeah. This is the weight class I'd be wrestling in right now if I had to step on the scales.
Yeah, I'd be. I don't know. I guess I could make 65 fairly easy.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Anyway. So, who's the number 1 seed heavyweight?
They got Gadiali from Michigan.
Tay Gadali.
Gadal.
Didn't AJ beat him?
I know he has 1 loss. Yeah. So AJ is the 2 seed, even though he lost to Feldman twice. Feldman's the 3 seed. And then Mirasol is the 4. Amos is the 5. Luffman is 6. Hopke is 7. And Keeter's all the way down at 10.
Who did Feldman lose to besides?
He lost to Mirasola.
Yeah.
In that duel. Did he lose to the Michigan guy? I feel like he might have.
I feel like he beat Gadali in that Michigan duel.
I could pull it up on WrestleStat and find out.
Why don't you do that, nerd?
I will. I've got it right here. Checking out stats. Nerding it up.
What the hell did you say?
Checking out stats. Nerding it up.
I don't know if you're supposed to say that, Curt.
What, nerding it up?
Oh, I thought you said something else. I was like, oh, wow. Did you say that on our podcast?
Nerding it up.
Okay.
Gadali won in sudden victory.
Okay. All right. Well, I was wrong on that. I'm going to pick AJ Ferrari to win the whole damn thing, Curt.
Dang.
Yeah.
Gonna see those splits.
Yeah.
I got Gadali winning it. Who did I have in the finals? I've got him winning over Feldman. Corey Feldman? No, Nick Feldman. There's some good. Man.
Pretty good bracket.
Dude, this is going to be a good bracket.
Who are the semifinal matchups?
I don't even know. I mean, because you never know. I mean, Luffman's pretty damn tough. He's a 6 seed. Amos is really good. He's a 5 seed. Mirasola's the 4 seed. I could see Amos beating Mirasola in the semifinal match.
Mirasola has
quarterfinal.
Mirasola has really improved though throughout the season.
He has, but Amos is tough, man. Like all these dudes could beat each other. That's what's crazy. You know?
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Braxton Amos won it. I mean, actually, probably would be a little surprised, but
I feel like AJ Ferrari needs a bigger singlet.
That'd be nice.
His singlet is so tight and like I don't know. He's got
Yeah.
the double knee pads and that hairdo. Like he looks so
Yeah.
slick and badass at 97 as a freshman, and now he just looks like your dad out there
Yeah.
with those double knee pads and the ill-fitting singlet, and he's just so damn bulky and
Yeah.
I don't know. He does. He looks like somebody's dad out there. He looks
Hmm.
like AJ Senior out there.
Oh yeah.
Which I would not want to fuck with that guy. Holy crap.
Oh yeah. That whole family, dude.
Yeah. Even the mother.
Yeah.
She looks like she'd kick your ass.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. She's pretty hot though for an old bird.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that. They're gonna come looking for me.
No, that's a compliment.
It is a compliment. She does look pretty good.
Yeah.
But called her an old bird, which probably isn't. You can cut that out, right, Curt?
Probably, yeah.
So
I probably won't,
don't
but
murder me.
we'll see.
Yeah. Well, you said nerd something else that I can't believe you said.
Well, you heard that wrong.
I totally did. I was like, did he say that? And did he just say it again? Wow. Come on, man. What are you trying to do to us?
Get us some ratings, baby.
So yeah, I'll pick AJ. I don't feel good about it. I think Marisola could win it. I think Feldman could win it.
Yeah.
I don't think Gadali's going to win it. I don't know why. I have no basis for saying that, but I don't think he's going to. So my top three picks to win it would be Ferrari, Feldman. I don't see Feldman beating Ferrari 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
But I think Marisola is he just has improved a lot throughout the year.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised at all if he wins it.
Mm-hmm.
Ferrari just doesn't look as good at heavyweight as he was at 97.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't think it's slowed him down all that weight.
Mm-hmm.
Just personally, I don't know.
Yeah, and bumping up a weight too is always hard the first year. I feel like I think we talked about that last year, like with like D'Amelio as an example for Ohio State when he bumped up to 49. Remember his first year he didn't look that good, and then his second year he looked a lot better.
Yeah.
So.
And when you think about that concerning Ferrari, he's going from, and I know he cut a lot of weight to make 197, but you go from wrestling 97 pounders to wrestling guys that are 250. That's quite a jump.
Yeah.
And I know he's obviously strong. I think I follow him on Instagram, so I see him working out. I'm always like, dude, put some shoes on. What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's always working out in his underpants. He's got like double knee pads in his underpants and no socks or shoes. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
You got a weight belt on and your underwear. And it's comical. He's grown on me, man. I mean,
yeah.
He's
no, he's definitely grown on me too. Like I couldn't stand the guy, but it's as long as he stays out of trouble.
Yeah.
He's just I don't know.
Anyway, I know you got to get out of here. I need to do some shit today too, so we'll cut this off. But if you're in Northern California, Curt and I will be at a place called the Elk Valley Casino, March 15th. Is that the date?
I think 14th.
Yeah, March 14th. That's Saturday. Yeah. I did it a couple of years ago. It's a really fun show. My buddy Drake books it, and our buddy Anthony Hill will be with us. You've met Anthony, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Great guy. The 3 of us are going to drive up there, and I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys. And it's just one show, and we're going to go to the Redwoods and hang out a little bit. And,
nice.
Yeah, should be fun. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. And I hope that all your picks are correct and you enjoyed the podcast. And do you have anything else to say, Curtis?
Not really. It's fun to do this again, though.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it was.
It sucked we didn't get to do any throughout the season. Just life got busy, and it's just hard to keep track of stuff.
Yeah, I've been practicing with Micah a couple times a week, and we'll go out to the garage, and I put him through 3 rounds of these calisthenics, which he kind of likes, and he's getting strong from it, dude. Like he's got.
He better be ready because I'm gonna wrestle him for a solid 7-minute match. So,
dude, he's got a mean underhook, and
I'll be ready. Don't tell me.
His cardio is out of this world. So, good luck.
I'll see if I can make it to the second round.
Did I put the R on my name? Does it say Tim Gaither? That's what it looks like.
It has the R on there.
Oh, it does. I can't see it. It just looks like Gaither to me. Like, come on, Gaither. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Take care, and God bless all of you.
Yeah. See you, everybody.
Stop Stalling Podcast.